What up? Back at Ramjet, as you might see behind me. And today we're doing some sick things. It's super simple. Everybody's done it to their bike, but I haven't. I'm finally being able to get some parts on my bike. So we're just gonna jump right into this. You kind of heard from the intro what's going on. So we're gonna jump in and I'm gonna show you what's up, show you the parts, and show you the process. Bike's back here, and we got Robert, Master Tech here at Ramjet, working on it, taking care of us, hooking us up. Stay tuned, like, subscribe. I'm gonna show you the parts, but we gotta remove the old. So that's what we're gonna start with. We're gonna remove it. As soon as the parts get pulled up here, I will show you them. But we are taking some things off that bike. So that is what Robert's gonna start with right now. Just got done pulling off this. Don't need that anymore. Like I said, it's Tab Performance slip-ons, OEM headers with black heat shields. If you want it, hit me up. But we just pulled that off and we are getting ready to throw on that new. It is simple upgrades. Everybody and their mom does this to their Harley, but it is an intake and it is a 2-to-1 SPC Performance exhaust. Pretty sick. I love all the welds, like all shiny and gold, and then it'll turn colored with heat. I'm pretty stoked on it. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. I've wanted a 2-to-1 forever. You guys comment all the time, what's my exhaust setup? And right now it's these. It's Tab Performance, and it's just slip-ons, like that's it. It's stock headers, I'm pretty sure. I like the sound, it's loud, but I've always wanted a 2-to-1. Obviously it makes more power. I know I got the short version instead of the long. Long would be a little bit better, but I like the short look. And so finally doing that. And then I have had the stock intake. I've been rocking this thing forever, and it's because it's not a simple thing sometimes. Like, you have to buy the intake and then you also have to tune it. And I just have not had the resources to do that. Finally getting that done, pretty stoked on it. Robert's gonna install that. We're actually getting a legit tune, so it's not gonna just be like a flash. We're gonna actually put it on the dyno and get a tune and hopefully remove that stupid governor and limiter and all that stuff, because that's annoying as well. We went with the SNS. That's actually the base for the teardrop, but I did not get the teardrop cover yet. I might do that in the future. So it's just the filter element and their mounting solution. And then 2-to-1 shorty SPC with the cone tip. Yeah, exactly. So pretty sick. I am gonna sell the slip-ons and a set of OEM headers with the black heat shields. Also, just if you wanted a stock intake, I don't know why, but if you do, I'm gonna sell it. So I'm gonna post those locally, but if you want one, just comment, I'll get you the information. Here's that rotor everybody asked about. It's the Gelfer. That's what makes the noise. And I usually have the microphone right here, pointed this direction, but I've switched that since this rotor. I've heard it less in some of my videos, but some of the videos that I had recorded before, you can hear it still. So hopefully the new way I do the mic is less noise for that, but I like it. It sounds pretty sick. It's just cool to have this piece here, but I know that when you're hearing that the whole video, not ideal. Happy camper. We have got the pipe installed and we have the air cleaner installed, and it's looking fresh. Like, it's definitely a facelift for how it does look. I like the performance bagger style. This is an entry-level performance bagger by all means, especially compared to what I've seen, but it looks a lot better. It looks a little bit more performance-y, and I'm digging it. So I'm going to turn around and show you, but there we are. So looking fresh, got the camera ready. We're gonna throw it on here, do some real tuning on it, not just do a flash map. From what I understand and what my hope is when we throw it on here, we will be able to tune it obviously for the setup, which will be great, and it'll be running better for that. Also, we'll be able to remove the governor, the speed limit governor. I hope, like, that's a big plan. This is the next step. Dyno, not 100% sure if that's happening in this moment or not, but luckily for you, it's happening. Dude, look at it, all gold.
I love gold.
If you're wondering, different outfit, same smile. I had to leave, but they had some other things that were before the dyno, and I just couldn't be here, unfortunately, so I didn't get the dyno footage, but the bike was dynoed. It's out front, waiting area over there, and it's ready to pick up. Hopefully feel the difference, at least hear the difference, and I can already see the difference. It looks sick. Sweet. Keys in it?
That's a good question. Usually we have them.
What up, y'all? So here we are at Ramjet. We have just finished the install of this right here.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up.
We've got the SPC lane splitter M8 exhaust. We've got the S&S teardrop air filter. It just doesn't have the teardrop cover. I didn't buy that yet. They did a tune to make sure it's running perfect. So we've got that dialed in, looking sick. I personally really love how the exhaust looks right now. It's turning gold. The tigs are blue, and then you've got this gold look on it. It's looking sick. and I'm really, really liking it. You guys have heard it. I have barely heard it. I just parked it right here. I heard it in this spot. I revved it a little bit, but I have not rode it. You guys have heard that ride and what it sounds like and everything, because I'm gonna put that at the beginning. I'm stoked. I think it's gonna sound good. I think I'm gonna be able to rail on this thing and really go ham. My mechanic before this, he told me, go pretty easy on it, which I never did. You've seen the videos, but go easy on it because it's lean, because it was never tuned. They said it was probably lean. They come lean from the factory, so it's lean with that exhaust. Now I'll be able to hammer on it, and I'm stoked about that. I hope that the thing runs wicked sick. I hope it sounds really good. You guys tell me. You guys have heard that ride. Shout out to Ramjet. Shout out to Robert and the boys that helped me here. I love this shop. You know, I do work with this shop, and then they were also kind enough to hook me up on this. I did pay for everything, not sponsored or anything like that. Nonetheless, this is a great shop. If you're in Phoenix, like, and you need performance bagger stuff, here you are. But yeah, I don't need to say anything. I can say whatever I want about this bike and the pipes. Really, overall, first impressions are good. The only couple things that were a little bit harder was installing the pipe. It took a little bit of finagling to get it to fit perfectly, which wasn't ideal. I also had to put in a floorboard spacer. But if you can see them, the floorboard spacers are on there. I'm not too stoked on the floorboard spacers because that will take away some of my lean angle. I don't get these things crazy leaned over anyways, but I mean, shoot, it already doesn't lean a ton, so I hope it doesn't affect me. We'll see. I thought that was a little bit strange because it should fit an M8 bagger stock. This thing is basically all stock with a couple little doodads on it. I thought it should fit without needing those spacers. I talked to the guy, he said that's not typical, but hey, it needed spacers, so there's that. I'm glad that I had my mechanic here install it, just because he's a professional, he does it all the time. It was quick work for him, but I can imagine me, like, any other day, except have I work with Ramjet and I know these guys and I love the mechanic and I want to bring them some exposure. Any other day, I would install a intake and an exhaust all day. I mean, YouTube will teach you how to do that stuff all day. I'm glad that he did it because he made quick work with it. And this is something, the little tweaking and the little gasket getting stuck and the different things like that, for the mechanic was quick. For me, that was probably like an 8-hour job. I'm excited. So we're gonna go out and rip it and check out SPC exhaust if you want a really nice, affordable 2-to-1. I think that it's a good pipe for the money, but that's yet to be seen. We'll go ride it. We'll hear how it sounds. We'll see what it's like long term. Check out Ramjet if you're in the area. I think S&S, like, we all know them. This air intake's pretty popular. I think you can't go wrong with that. So if you want one of those, do it. That's it for this video. I'll probably talk about my first impressions of it when I get home to give you some of that as well. But for now, let's strap these cameras on and you're gonna actually hear that ride again, or at least more of it that you heard at the intro. So let's do that now. Peace. Well, that was good timing right there. Would have just ripped past the top. What's up? We just made it home. Isn't my place in Mexico sick? Like, the beach is right over there. This thing, I'm really happy with it. The sound is different. Like, the tab performance was like an angry sound, and I liked it. And you guys might really like that sound, and you might like it better than this sound, I don't know. But I like this sound, but more importantly, I like this look and the performance. The sound though out of this is more like raw. Like you're hearing the rawness of the exhaust rather than just like really aggressive tone. I really like that. You can hear the popping and banging, and the decel is pretty serious. I think it is a decibel or two louder, but that's probably just location. Like I'm hearing it right here by my ear rather than back here. But regardless, I'm really happy with it. It's already looking so sick, like, cause it's turning super gold. I mean, I had that thing heating up on this way here in Ensenada, let me tell you what. It's turning super gold. I love the look of it. And the SNS, I mean, I think what goes any better than that? Of course, the only thing better there is a turbo. So maybe that's coming soon, you know. Turbo, anybody? I would say that it's definitely a little bit faster. I mean, how much can you expect out of an exhaust and an intake? It's not a ton, but it's something. I definitely felt a little something. The other thing is I know I can just hammer on it, you know, within reason. I'm sure that you could blow this thing up, no problem, but at least it's got the tune for hammering on it, and that's great. The biggest thing for this channel, Mom, stop watching, is I'm 100% sure that governor is gone. I'm pretty sure the speed was beyond the governor, but it's all in kilometers, so it matches what's here in Mexico, but I'm pretty sure it's beyond the normal governor, so that's good. And yeah, I mean, SPC, like, they made a nice looking pipe for the money. It's a great pipe for the money. I'm stoked on that. And what else is there to say, you know? I hope you guys liked all the footage. I hope the vlog was valuable of some kind to you. If you are considering an SPC, I think for 995 bucks, do it. Wifey just got home. Let's chill, edit this footage, and get it out to you. Peace.